Hey everyone, Mr. Gray through IS here, and I'm back with another video. Now today's video is another mod for the Tesla, the Daily. Little update on it. It's been freaking awesome. I've done some road trips in it. I put over 2,000 miles on it since the last video, and it's just been awesome. It's quick, it's easy to get in and go, and it also makes me appreciate my Lexus even more. Just the dynamic difference between the two, this one being quiet and smooth, and the Lexus being a little bit more loud and emotional. It's just freaking awesome. Now, this one is truly a mod in my books. I am going to be adding the Hansshow Model 3 carbon fiber spoiler. Now, in my opinion, any add-on like that, like a spoiler, side skirts, body kit, that's definitely a mod. So this is one I am super excited about. A little bit of backstory. This is the dual motor Model 3. The only way to get a spoiler from the factory on this car is to get the performance model, which of course has a spoiler and then a bunch of other stuff. It's also about 10 grand more. So with the Model 3 dual motor or rear wheel drive, either or, you don't get a spoiler. But the OEM spoiler is really cool. It's matte carbon fiber and it molds along this line right here, and it has a nice curvature to it, and then it curves back down. It's pretty cool. And that is what I have right here, is that spoiler. Hansshow makes an exact version of that, and they were nice enough to send me one to make this video and show you guys how to install this spoiler. And this method could be used for literally any spoiler, including Tesla spoilers, Lexus spoilers, OEM and aftermarket, and for any car. This method I'm gonna show you is how you do it for any car. I'm gonna do a little unboxing for you guys. I have already taken a peek at this to make sure everything was good, and of course, like every new part that I put on my car, I ceramic coat it. So this is already nicely ceramic coated, and my first impression is, holy crap, look at this packaging. For a spoiler, it is wild, and it is pretty tightly packed in here, so you got to use a little bit of finesse to get it out. Moved us over here, it's a little bit less windy, but we go ahead and open this flap right there, and you have a nice little card from Hansshow. It tells you about how they're established, what they do, and of course, I secured a discount code for anyone that's interested in stuff from Hansshow. It is Gray through IS, and it will get you 22% off your entire order from their website. And that is more than they offer for anyone else, so I secured it just for y'all. But if this is just a video watching how to install a spoiler for you guys, then so be it. But this is really nice. It comes with a little pouch that has a nice zipper to it, and something you need for installing a spoiler, which is really helpful, is painter's tape. And this spoiler actually comes with a roll of painter's tape, which is freaking sick. Comes with extra tape right here, but the spoiler does already come with tape installed onto it, and then has a little video installation, but you guys don't need this because that's what I'm here for. And it is nicely ceramic coated, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some gloves on for this. Okay, let's do it. Oh my goodness. I mean, look at that. Wow, that nice curvature to it right there. That is nice. Oh my gosh. And it has 3M VHB tape. So 3M is a great brand for tape. And if you didn't know what VHB is, that means very high bond. That's what some companies actually use to secure structural parts of their building together. So VHB is a very good tape, and I'm glad they go ahead and include that. And as you can see, it is a full carbon part, not a skin on like a piece of fiberglass. Listen to this. It is nice and hollow inside, so that's a real full carbon part. And this is kind of what I was talking about. So it starts right here, and then it kind of flicks up, and then you have this nice little bill to it, and then it comes right back down on that side. That is new for the 2024 and up Tesla Model 3, and I have the 2025. So this is literally an OEM spoiler, and I have been just looking at this so closely. There is no defects. It is a really, really good carbon fiber part. So I am pumped to install it. All right, and first things first, to prep this area here, we want to clean it. So my car is pretty clean. It's fully ceramic coated. It just has probably a little layer of dust on it. So I'm going to use Adam's waterless wash. You could of course use actual water and clean your car. And then once the car is clean, to prep it for the 3M, I'm going to use Adam's surface prep. And this is both good stuff. Everything from Adams is great. My whole car is coated in Adams graphene ceramic coating, and it is amazing. And that's also what the spoiler is coated in, as you can see. So yeah, this stuff is kind of an overall surface prep. You can use it for prepping to ceramic coat your car. You can use it for prepping to put something like this, adhesive on your car. And also something that would be nice is a heat gun to heat the surface and heat the tape before sticking it on. But it's a little warm here in Texas anyways, and it is in a little bit of direct sunlight, even though it's cloudy. So we should be good on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this area. Wipe it down. Go ahead and flip to a new side. Just buff off any other remaining stuff that's left on there. Boom, and we are clean. And if you're curious of the difference between Adam's waterless wash and Adam's detail spray, waterless wash is to kind of tackle that dust and dirt that's on the car and clean the car, while detail spray, like their graphene detail spray, which I love, is mostly meant for keeping a clean car clean and shiny. So you don't necessarily want to use it on a very dirty car. That's what this waterless wash is for, which cleans it very, very nicely. I mean, it's pretty spotless. And then you can use detail spray to keep up this shine right there, maybe before going to a car show. All right, so next step with the spoiler is to get some of this masking tape, and we're gonna put some along the spoiler because we're going to use this tape to hold it to the car so we can find the position that we want the spoiler to be and have it looking perfect so we don't just slap it on without any measurements. Just real quick off camera, I went ahead and latched it on top, looped it around and latched it on the bottom, and kind of lined it up around where I think it's gonna go. And then from here, we can take measurements of this spot and this spot right there, and we can kind of figure it out where we need to shift it. But the spoiler, as in going up and down on the car, it's like literally fit to the body of the car. So it just sucks right onto there. It's perfect fitting. So there's not much variation with how it needs to go up and down. It's literally fitting to the body line of the car. And then from here, we can just figure out where we want it to go this way. But you can kind of see what I'm talking about, how it starts here and then it flicks up a little bit. And yeah, that looks awesome. Looks a little weird with the blue tape, but it will look even better when it's gone. You can kind of get a little view of how it's gonna look. It looks so much more mean, that's crazy. Tesla only offers a matte carbon fiber one, just like this. Hansshow also offers a gloss carbon, but I think the matte goes well with the raw black plastic there and my mud flaps, and the sheen kind of goes together with them. And then when you get up close, you can see that nice carbon fiber. It looks freaking awesome. Yeah, fits literally against the body of the car. It's so good. So I'm gonna take my measurements and we can put a piece of tape on either side so we know exactly where to place it when it is time. So okay, after measuring, I guess it just fits the body line so well when I rough put it on here that it is literally where it needs to be. It is on that line perfectly. Same with the other side, equal measurements from the body line to the end of the spoiler. And yeah, so that was really easy, thank goodness. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put markings of tape here, 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 kind of along where the spoiler is gonna go. So then when I take it off here in a sec, I can go ahead and surface prep the area and not go over where I need a surface prep so I don't degrade my ceramic coating. And then we can go ahead and peel the 3M and stick it right on. All right, as you can tell, I've marked exactly where the spoiler is gonna sit. So not only when I take it off, I can know exactly where to clean, but also when I go to put it back on, it is just that much easier. Okay, it is off now. Putting it aside, and then we'll take our surface prep spray and just spray it directly onto the towel so I don't get overspray all over the car. Wipe this area. Then I'll flip to a new side and just clean off any excess. Yeah, like compared to the ceramic coated part of my car and then this, it's definitely ready to receive some 3M. So what we're gonna do is there's two really long pieces of 3M. So if you have your own spoiler with no 3M, go ahead and throw some 3M onto here. And then what you wanna do is pick just the edge of it like so and kind of pull it so you can grab it from the underside of the spoiler and do the same on the other side. That way when we line up the spoiler how we want on the car, it's not sticking immediately, but it's just that little edge that's gonna stick. So then once it's on the car, we can go ahead and from underneath pull that 3M and it's ready to put onto there permanently. So I'm gonna go ahead and line it up how I had it. So it is all lined back up, bottom and top, perfectly along the edges. All along, even there, underneath. And as you can tell, we have that little piece sticking out there and also the little piece sticking out there. So all we gotta do is pull that out and then push the spoiler on and it will grab and we are good. So first side, pull it out. We can go ahead and start it right there, just push down. It will just all come away like this, and you can push a little bit as you're pulling it off. And that should be right about, boom, halfway through. So like this, now you can go ahead and push a little bit just to kind of get it on there, and then start with this other side here. You can go ahead and make sure it lines up perfectly at the corner and go ahead and push the corner on just to start the corner, and then pull it along, and that's the end of that one. So then from this point, we can just go ahead and with force, push it onto there, like so, with some good force. You can even push and hold a little bit. With this type of tape, I mean, you'll feel it's on there. It's not going anywhere. We can go ahead and remove all the guidance tape that we put on there and reap our beautiful installation skills. And after you push on it a decent amount, it is freaking on there real good. And then you can just take a step back and look at your beautiful spoiler. Wow, look at that. That is a good angle right there. It might not look like it on camera. I think it does do justice on camera, but it's like changing the back end of this fairly significantly. Wow, look at that. Of course, having really good quality, good fitting parts help a lot for installation. So your install might vary if your parts are not OEM, not great, but this one was thankfully super nice. I literally had to do pretty much no measuring and it just went right on there, perfect fit. That's how Hansshow does their things, is it fits perfect. So you only gotta mess with install once and for like 2 minutes. It's super easy. And now you get this beautiful after look right there. I love it. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you keeping up with my content. Thank you for your continuous support. You guys are always supporting me so much on Instagram, on YouTube, and I really appreciate it. Especially my little, I don't know if you guys know, I also have a TikTok page. I kind of post just anything and everything on there. So that's kind of my experimental side of social media. So go ahead and follow me on there if you want to as well. It's Gray3IS, like my other socials. And please feel free to reach out to me on Instagram at Gray_3IS. I'm always on there. Shoot me your questions, shoot me your inquiries, because I also sell Lexus parts. Let me know if you are interested in anything Tesla, anything Lexus. This is my daily, so it's not going to be any crazy bagged with wheels. I don't want to comment too quickly on the wheels. Well, we'll see. I'll say that for later. But it is definitely my daily, so I do want to keep it looking pristine. And so it won't be too insanely modded like my Lexus, but I do appreciate you guys tuning in to watch me throw some nice little stuff onto here. It is a great car, and if you guys have any question about how Tesla drives and how they feel, I'd really just recommend test driving one. It's super easy to sign up on their website to test drive one. If you ever buy one, let me know. I have a discount code for Tesla. You can actually get money off your real car right here. And yeah, it's pretty sweet. But other than that, I appreciate you guys for watching. This has been Mr. Gray3IS, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Walking on